this time. Here. Just in case. Are you ready? It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. And you?
It had a house of crystal pillars on the planet Mars, by the edge of an empty sea.
You're all so much stronger than I. Give me strength. Come in, come in.
We are. Mrs. Hudson?
You should have asked before you broke the door. What if I'm not?
Mrs. Alice Hudson.
790 Grinnell Street, and owner of some 2,000 pets, which must now be put to sleep.
Pets? Pets? She speaks in metaphor.
And a what?
There. They are the beasts that must be killed.
Strange. Why do I think it should be you?
Why, it's Joan of Arc, right for the stake.
No. Just an old woman. And afraid.
Nonsense. We've only come for your books.
Only? Only?
Black, get up there. Jump and toss, smash and grab. That's it. Toss down the junk. Montag, the torch. Well?
I left the kerosene outside.
Ye gods, Black, get it in here.
Would you like an inventory?
Not necessary. We'll be gone soon enough.
Thackeray, Dickens, Hardy,
Well,
Melville, Stevenson, Steinbeck, Maupassant, Molière, Poe, Hawthorne,
Grand, what a catch!
Mauve, Shakespeare, Tolstoy, Dostoevsky.
Captain. Yes.
May I lead her out?
No. I'm staying on.
You can't.
I have a feeling, Montag, she is much stronger than all of us.
Yes. Yes. Now let me give you this. May I?
We're not.
Take it, Montag. Just take it.
That's it, Captain.
Good. Everyone out. Black. Sir, ready to solve it. Montag, the torch.
Captain.
Captain, what do you want me to do, Montag?
Do something. Move her. Force her.
No! I'm staying. You'll not burn a single book.
That matter remains to be seen.
That, sir, is for me to say. In the next room, put kerosene, gasoline, enough to burn the libraries of Alexandria again.
Your learned reference will mean nothing but a scorched wit and a burnt complexion.
Yes, and I'll light it myself. Out! Out! Play the man, Master Rickman.
You shall this day light a fire by God's grace, as I trust shall never be put out.
When I was a child, I had 2 kittens that were taken ill. They wanted to take them off somewhere and put them to sleep. I did it myself. I couldn't bear to let anyone else touch them, so. Now here it's all the same. These are my dears. Such as you must never touch them.
No.
When will you understand?
Leave her, Montag. She'll do it best alone.
Captain, do something.
She hates you if we did. Get out!
What? What?
What?
She said a thing to you.
Master Ridley.
That.
A man named Latimer said that to a man named Nicholas Ridley as they were being burned alive at Oxford for heresy on October 16th, 1555. Well, aren't I full of things? Surprised myself.
Her house. Still burning.
And will. All night. She's dead, Montag. Forget her. Montag. Her book.
Book?
Did you toss it back to burn?
Yes.
Well then. Jump.
I wonder if we'll ever send any more rockets to the moon. Or was that a lie too?
No. We went there. Once. A long time ago.
Is it all right? By waiting for you, you don't mind?
No, of course not.
Is something wrong? You don't seem all right.
There was a fire.
Yes.
It burned an old woman and her books. 1,000, maybe more. Burned copies of Dante, Swift, and Marcus
Aurelius,
yes,
they were European.
were they?
Dubbed radical by the Citizens Committee. My grandfather says they're endless lists, names.
I keep seeing her standing there. She ordered us outside. She lit the flame herself.
They were her books. She knew the responsibility.
If you've been there and seen her,
It was her choice.
there must be something about a book, something we can't imagine. To make a woman stay in a burning building, there's got to be something there. She seemed so
Rational.
yes. And it's not just her. On my way home from the station, I found myself thinking about the kerosene I've used over the past 10 years. And I began to think about the books. And for the first time, it occurred to me that a person was behind each of them. It may have taken that person a lifetime to write his or her thoughts down, looking around at the world the way that you do. And we come along in 2 minutes and flash, it's over. Something's happening to me. I don't know what, but something, whether I like it or not. Because her face keeps flaring in my mind. And the captain was too. Because he was afraid of her, and I don't understand his being afraid of someone like her.
It started for me.
What?
My grandfather would say the end of wanting to know how things happen, and the beginning of wanting to know why. Well,
I don't want you to go. You can't leave.
you're a fireman. Order me not to.
I order you.
It's down there.
You'll be here tomorrow.
You do need me, don't you?
Promise.
If anything happens, look for me.
Where?
There's a place out beyond the edge of town. There are people out there who haven't been in the city for years. If I can get through to them.
How would I find you?
My grandfather, he'd know. He'd tell. Maybe in a year, 2 years, you could head on out yourself. Find the nicest, greenest farm around. I sometimes think of this late at night. There you come, out of the city, at last, forever, walking along the road. And you hide in a barn on the farm behind the house, with the fresh straw in the hayloft and sleep all night. And in the morning, early, you wake and see the first light and hear the cock crow. And look down, and there at the foot of the ladder is a bright red apple waiting, and a glass of pure, cold milk. And you know I'm down there, somewhere, waiting. And you come down. Could you believe that?
I don't know. Why?
I say so. So you must. Goodbye.
Clarice!
In the night, another house was roused.
Another house.
Alarms were announced. Number of books. Somewhere in the neighborhood of thousands. In the neighborhood of overseas today. Where's that Russian light?
Good morning, pals and chums. Good morning, morning. Everyone say good morning.
Morning.
You can say it louder than that. Morning.
Monte. Monte, get up. You're gonna be late.
Shut up! Shut up and shut that thing off. Shut.
Monte, you fell asleep there last night. It's 9 o'clock.
9? 9?
Yes, 9. Hit the floor.
No.
What do you mean, no?
No, I'm sick.
You've never been sick a day in your life.
Well, I'm sick.
You're strong as a bull. Last time you were sick was, oh, you're pale.
Yes?
You have a fever?
Yes.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Everything. I caught a cold last night. That's it. I got a chill.
Take care.
It's a little too late for that. Call in for me, Millie. Tell them I'm sick.
You've never missed a day.
You've got to go.
I'm sick. You can see that, can't you?
Here, take my coffee. You'll be fine, and then you can go. Go on. There. Isn't that better? Cheer up. Say good morning.
Is it good?
Look. No one calls in sick. No one does it. They never do. No one's sick anymore.
I wonder what I am then.
Not sick.
Call in for me, Millie. Tell them I died.
What?
Yeah. Visitation at noon. Burial at sunset. Photos at 11.
Now that's the kind of talk that'll bring them running.
What? The truth?
No. Lies. They don't like lies, Montague. They come and take people away.
They, them, they.
Them. You know. Keep talking like that and you'll come and take yourself away.
Oh, Mildred, you're wonderful.
Don't laugh.
I'm not laughing, Millie. Can't you see I'm crying? Montag coming to take himself away. The part of him that's true can't stand the part of him that lies, or is it the other way around?
I was only just...
Just call in for me, all right? Nobody's gonna come and take anyone away.
They do come. Montague, if the house next door can be empty, then
What?
they come all the time.
The house next door.
It's empty. They're gone.
Why didn't you tell me?
Why?
Why?
Good riddance.
Good riddance.
They had their lights on all the time. It made me nervous. Some new people are moving in tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Well, the house is empty.
Empty. Grandfather, the girl, Clarice.
Well, how come you know their names? I saw the old man moving out alone. Perhaps the girl had gone already. I looked because it was strange. I saw the lights in the house go out, all of them one by one. It was funny after a whole year of nothing but lights. Montague, don't.
Ottawa Fire Station, please.
Ottawa?
Montag here. Reporting sick.
Yes, we already have that data.
How could you?
Disconnect.
Chief Edie's on his way to see you now.
He's coming here. What are you gonna do?
It's time for the news. It's very important. Must watch.
Latest invention will be tested in the next week. All goes well, functioning full-time by year's end. Electrical, computerized searcher, fast running, for now it's called only.
The Hound.
Conceived at Ottawa Fire Station, the Hound, combination of...
Oh, isn't it beautiful?
No. What is it?
It's me. Coming after me. I built the Hound to hunt myself. All of those years, and those blueprints, and those plans, for what? So I could come and take myself away? That's what you said, wasn't it?
I was
Joking? Oh, but the best jokes are real because they won't have to send anyone around to fetch Montag. No, Montag is both beast and prey. Last night at fire station, I found myself thinking, What if I set my own genetic ID chip into the hound's muzzle? Here, boy. Here's your prey. Run, fetch, kill, attaboy! Sit down!
I was only going to.
No. No pills. No music. No going to bed at 9 in the morning. Mildred, there's a thing called listening. Listen.
It's him.
I know.
You shouldn't have said those things. You shouldn't have talked so loud.
Millie,
He knows you're not sick. Lie down, pretend.
I won't have to pretend.
Well, Montag, I knew I'd find you in bed. Trust the chief. He knows his men better before they know themselves. I brought you a small yellow card. Here. Open it.
How nice of you.
Oh, you don't even know how nice. Read it.
Go on.
This is a genetic ID chip to be set in the hound's muzzle. The genetic ID chip of one William Claude Beatty, occupation.
Fire chief.
Well, that's a real get well card, yes? Look at your husband, Mrs. Montag. Holding that card, power has come to rest.
Feel better?
You see? You can hardly wait to get down to the station and pop that chip in, watch the hound run. Fetch, boy, fetch, fetch!
But that would mean.
Doesn't your hand burn? Doesn't it itch? Doesn't the cry of the hound rise in your throat?
What if I went back to the station?
Yeah.
And I set this chip in the hound's muzzle, and it didn't kill you at all.
That would be a joke.
What if it killed me instead?
A greater joke.
I don't understand.
You will. In time. No. No, keep it. Please. Why? Maybe I love to live dangerously. Maybe it's a trap to catch you out, or maybe you should let the chips fall where they may.
Guy Montag. Fireman.
Oh, yes. Well, that's a real get well card, yes? Yeah. Montag, if you don't mind, a quick look around and a lecture. Anything to confess, Montag?
There's a book hidden somewhere in this room.
Well then, I suppose we won't have to go looking for it now, will we? Now, Montag. Sick, very sick, or quite sick? No. No, it's fine. It happens to every fireman sooner or later. Oh, you know, I was sick once. Oh, yeah, sick to my soul. You. I'm such a certain damn well shirt chap. Sick I was. Took to bed for days, weeks, staring out the window, trying to make sense of it all, add it up. It wouldn't add. It wasn't until I made my big decision to become an all-out burner, a devilishly fine all-around fireman, then I got well, and I've stayed well since. Burning was my answer. What a revelation that was, reborn, better than a Christian.
But you had to become sick in order to get better?
Yes, and what made me sick? I knew too much. The more facts I crammed into my head, the more confusion. Nothing added up. I knew that once, oh yes, once upon a time, there were few people in the world who could read and few books to be had. Then what happened? More people, more books. And the more people you have, the simpler the books become. Oh, you gain in quantity, but you lose in quality, yes?
Yes, I
Don't even think. Let me think for it. If you have only a few readers in the world, books can afford to be different. Individual, eh? Oh, but cram the world with overpopulations, and how can you possibly write individual books for all? No, can't be. So instead, you write a few books for each. That's what you do. On top of which you leave the horse and cart of the 19th century and jump pell-mell into and out of airships, trains, elevators, cars, jets. Jump, push, run, shove. Ooh, I'm late for a most important date. You cry white rabbiting on long, eh?
I'm a bit foggy on the history of it.
Let me cut the fog. Jump, push, run, shove, rush hour all day, rush dreams by night, no time to read, no time to even live. Run. What happens next, Montana?
Books become shorter.
Bullseye. Bravo. Condense everything. Shorten everything. Make midgets of giants. Make Pismir ants of midgets. Make mountains into molehills. Condensations, digest, tabloids, everything boiled down to the gag, the snap ending. Classics cut to fit a 15-minute radio explosion, cut again to fit a 2-minute book column. Speed up the news, shorten the film, give us magazines like ooh, click, pick, swift, pace, up, down, in, bang, smack, wallop, boom. Politics? A headline. Hell no. A sentence. Never mind the story. Give us the pow. Spin the centrifuge. Fling off the thought. And in midair, mankind stock vanishes up his own backside. Shorten school. Drop discipline. Kill Latin. Poison English. Give hemlock to philosophy. Destroy all buttons. Replaced with zippers. Oh, you don't want a man standing around buttoning himself up with time to think. Do you? Do you? No, so shut down the cinemas and empty out the theaters. Keep folks apart, kill Hamlet, what next? Like baseball, Montag?
Yes,
Basketball?
yes,
Ice hockey?
yes.
Jai-alai?
Well,
You must look into that. Handball, rugby, tennis?
yes, yes.
You know, more of that. More of those zip, bam, whip, run, jump. Lots of action, plenty of scores, bitch show. Oh, organized and super organized, super sports. So you talk all the time, but all the talk is just scores. Scores for baseball, scores for basketball, ice hockey, scores, no substance, no politics, no philosophy. Not a shreddable bulldog or tomcat idea. Oh, let's not have any of that, eh? Let's not let any oxygen get to the mind. Move the people, sell more cars. Hail to the gasoline nomads that move in rivers across the night. The gas buggy refugee. Oh, no towns are just motels. And you live tonight in a room where I slept this night and someone else slept the night before. Oh, and rush. Montag. Don't slow. Run across countries on roads so fast you never stop to see land or farm or people. Just run and blare your radio, blast your mind, bang your ears so you don't have to think. Don't have to reach the far end of the idiot maniac traveling no wiser than you were when you first began.
If you'll excuse me.
Sit down. Right there. Ask me something, Montag. Ask me about minorities. Minorities, oh, glad you asked. You know, Ben Franklin may have built the Continental Fire Department, but the black, brown, yellow, Mormon, Catholic, Swedish, Irish minorities forever destroyed and changed its function. Right, Montag?
Yes.
Good. Well, Montag, we were a minority once. Oh yes, small country, 200 years back. Then we grew, and mankind decided to put on their hats for one religion and fall to their knees for another. Right, Mrs. Montag?
Right.
And then finally you have 300 million cat lovers, dog lovers, lawyers, doctors, Baptists, second and third generation heathen Chinese, block-headed Swedes, mafia-mean Italianos, beer-fat Germans, sour-spit Texans, drunken Irishmen. All of the minor minorities with their navels to be kept clean. Blacks don't like little black Sambo? Burn it! White people hate Uncle Tom's Cabin? Burn it. The Jews hate Fagin and Oliver's Twist? Oh, burn Fagin. The Irish think Sean O'Reilly is out to get them? Oh, burn O'Reilly. The Russians hate the Wall Street Journal? Where's my match? The Republicans detest the Communist Manifesto? Light my fire! Oh, Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice? Women's lib hates that. Old-fashioned females, old-fashioned ways. Burn into the furnace. Proust remembrance of things past. Oh, too much homosexuality. Burn. Death in Venice, Thomas Mann, not enough.
Burn?
Bullseye. More comic books, more sex, more non-books, more gossip. All of these facts, but no meaning. And there you have it, Montag. No governmental regulation, no dikedoms, no true censorship. Minorities, did it all with a push here, a shove there, and everywhere an open stove and a ready fire. More trade journals? Of course. Oh, iron facts are safe. TV news? Of course. As long as each segment isn't much longer than a minute. Nah, 40 seconds. No, 30. Oh, what the hell? 10 seconds flat. Oh, flick the magic cards. Do the trick. Get on. Give us a nation of tinkers, grabbers, rackers, snatchers.